Namaste. Welcome, everyone. Greetings from a beautiful Sivananda ashram in Catskills, New York. Today is the 18th day of the St. Jude's Challenge. We are raising money for the Children's Research Hospital, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, to fight childhood cancer. By doing 30 minutes of yoga every day. And my challenge is to record a 30-minute video every day to support everyone in this challenge. There is a link under the video where you can donate, and I'm inviting you to do so. But now let's move to chanting Om 3 times. You can join me if that feels comfortable, and then we'll move and breathe a little bit, balance a little bit. Since we are in the nature, I'm just going to do some standing postures today. You can do them in shoes, being outside, or without shoes, as I am doing. So let's just, as you're standing on the ground, feel the earth under your feet or the floor under your feet, wherever you are. Take a breath, deep breath. And let's take another one. Inhale. And as I did before in the previous videos, I wanted to demonstrate that you don't have to choose between going for a walk and practicing yoga. You can do yoga as you go for a walk. You don't even need a yoga mat. There's so many standing postures. If you don't want to sit on the ground, you can do that too. But, you know, if you really want to stay on your legs, it's totally possible to practice yoga for a long time, not only half an hour. There are so many postures that you can do. So let's start with just moving the hips a little bit, separating your feet and rotating your hips, loosening the hip muscles, the hip joints. Beautiful. Switching direction. And then just standing comfortably. I'm going to move the head a little bit, the neck gets stiff. Sitting a lot, especially in front of the computer. So let's inhale and lift the chin up. And then exhale, lower the chin down, stretching the back of your neck. And really be with every movement, noticing how the body is responding to it. So as you inhale, feel it stretching, the throat is stretching, the upper chest is stretching, contracting the back of your neck. And then as you exhale, you do the opposite. You tuck your chin so you stretch the back of your neck and contract. Throat a little bit, muscles of your upper chest. And inhale, come up to the center. And on exhalation, with your shoulders completely relaxed, lower your right ear down and feel a stretch on the left side of the neck. Just notice how that feels. One of my favorite movements, the neck exercises. So underestimated. Inhale, coming up to the center, and exhale, lower the left ear down. And feel the stretch on the right side of your neck. Notice where it starts. Is it at your ear, where it ends? Just be with this stretch. Notice how that your body is responding to it. And then inhaling to the center. Let's do it one more time. Lowering your right ear down. Stretching the left side and feel what is stretching. Which part of your body or parts of the body? How does it feel? And notice what does it bring in terms of emotions and thoughts, and how it feels physically in the body. And let's inhale again up to the center and exhale, lowering the left ear down without pressing, without forcing that movement. And then inhale, come back to the center and see how that feels. And then rotate your head or semi-rotate the head. So make sure that nothing hurts, that your movements are not causing any pain. Discomfort's okay, pain is not. So if you come into the area of pain, maybe you need to step back, examine that, and go on to the place where you don't feel the pain. Creating pain doesn't help in yoga. It doesn't. It's roll the shoulders up and back. Very good. And notice how the body feels now. I can just bend your knees just a little bit and soften your whole body. Loosen. And you know, through that movement, you're also resetting your nervous system. Just notice how that feels. Why dancing makes us feel so good. Right? Are you feeling your feet on the ground? Let's come into the mountain pose then. Your feet on the floor, as wide as your hips or maybe even wider, with palms facing forward, shoulders relaxed, abdomen gently engaged, so the pelvis is slightly tilted. Chin is parallel to the ground, to the earth. Elongate your spine so that the crown of your head, the top of your head, lifted up towards the sky. Can you have your eyes closed or open, whatever works better. And feel every part of your body. For a moment, you can play with tensing a little bit. So what happens if you tense your calves and thighs, then tense your buttocks, arms, elongate the torso. Whole body is pretty tense. Notice how that feels. Kind of pressing your muscles against the bones, hugging the bones with your muscles. Feel it and release. You feel good when you release that tension, right? So being in nature inspires me to my favorite pose. And it's so cool because I have railing here. So if I need some help with my balance, I can use it. So let's start with the tree pose. Standing on the right leg. You can bring your left foot either to the ankle, calf, or thigh. Look at something in front of you that is not moving. You can play with that. Just remember not to put the foot on the side of your knee. If you feel here comfortable, see if it's possible for you to go higher to your thigh, to the inner thigh. I like to go just the ball of my foot. This is the way Tao Porchon Lynch was teaching. For those who don't know Tao, she was the eldest yoga teacher in the world. And bring your hands in front of the heart. A dancer and a yoga teacher, passed away just a few years ago, living and teaching for many years. She lived to be over 100, 102 or 3 years old, teaching till basically very end. And that was the way she was teaching to do the tree pose, with the ball of your foot so the heel is away from the thigh. That feels completely different than having your whole foot. Just see how that feels, having your whole foot, and see different muscles are engaged. And if that feels good, you can lift your arms up all the way. And remember, if you have a chair or wall and you need to use it, go for that. Sometimes just a finger or two are helpful, just to trick your mind that you're holding into something. Stretching up, stretching nicely. And release, let go of this posture. Beautiful. And we'll do the other side as well. So if you need a little help from the chair, a railing, a wall, whatever is there, or a table, go for that, even with one finger. Bringing your foot to your calf, thigh, ankle, whatever it is. Bringing your hands either in front of your heart or over your head. Look at something that's not moving in front of you. It's called drishti point, the point of concentration, point at which you are looking. A tree pose, it's a very interesting pose. It builds so many neural pathways. It's very active, even though we don't see it as an active pose. Your brain is working on balancing your foot. So many muscles are fine-tuning as you are keeping your balance. The arms can go up, or you can keep them in front of the heart, whatever works. Then you can let go. Shake your legs. Shake your legs nicely. Let's continue with this balancing. So standing on your right leg, we're going to move and balance. So let's inhale and lift the left knee. And as you stretch your arms, spread your wings, you can also hold into something, to a chair, countertop, table. Exhaling, standing on one leg and stretching the other one back. Next inhalation, you bring the arms down and lift that leg up, flexing your foot. On exhalation, especially I love this movement. And inhaling, the knee goes up, flexing the foot. On exhalation, I'm stretching, and it is so good. Pointing the toes. Just keep your arms stretched, or if that feels good, you can bring them along the body, or forward, and lower them down. Shake the leg a little bit. And we're doing the same thing on the other side, standing on the left leg. Lifting the right knee up. And you exhale, you point the toes back, stretch the leg out, bring the chest forward, arms to sides. Next inhalation, go back to lifting the thigh, lifting the knee, flexing the foot, and exhaling, stretching the arms like bird stretches wings. And inhale, the knee goes up, the foot up, and exhale, stretch the wings. Notice how that feels. Beautiful. And then you can bring your arms along the body. That feels good. Maybe even front of the body. And exhale, lower your arms down. Bring your hands to the hips and loosen the hips again. Your knees slightly bent. And we'll work a little bit more on balance, moving from warrior 1 to warrior 3. So stepping your left foot back, slightly to side. You can see my stance is not the classical way, one behind the other. My feet are kind of hip width apart, so I can be here comfortably. So I can stay here longer and feel comfortable and enjoy the practice, enjoy the asana, the posture. So I'm inhaling, bending my knee forward, bending my knee. At the same time, making sure that my heel of the back leg is pressing to the ground. Making sure that my knee doesn't go in front of my ankle. Mine is, so now it's not. Exhaling, I'm lowering my arms and stretching the knee. Let me do it just a few more times. Inhaling up. So the breath and movement are an amazing way to balance your nervous system, balance your mind. Inhale, bending the knee. In Ayurveda, the sister science of yoga, we call this vata balancing. Vata is the air element that each of us has in some amount. Inhale, bending the front knee, lifting the arms. What we're going to do now, let's see if I can do it. Now I'm bringing my heel, the back heel a little bit back, bringing body weight on my front foot, and lift my back leg and stretch the front knee. So moving from warrior 1 to warrior 3. The standing leg is steady and stretched, straight. Moving my arms to sides and bringing the foot forward. Perfect. So now I'm sending the other leg back. Right leg goes back. Just examining my stance. Wide enough, good enough, steady enough. It is. Perfect. The back foot for now is slightly to side, as you can see, or not. And I'm inhaling, bending my front knee. The knee goes a little bit too much in front of my ankle, so I move the foot forward, but not too much. Making sure that it doesn't go too in front of my ankle. Beautiful. So now I can inhale, bending the front knee, lifting the arms, but pressing the back foot to the floor. And exhaling down, stretching the knee. Inhale, bending the front knee. Lifting the arms. And exhale, lowering them down. And let's do it again. Bending the front knee, lifting the arms. And we'll work on that cool transition from warrior 1 to warrior 3. So the heel of the back foot goes slightly to the right. This way my both feet are facing forward. Now I'm lifting the heel of the back leg, bending the front knee a little bit more. Body weight on front foot. Stretching the back leg. Moving forward with my arms. It really feels good. With my standing legs stretched, steady. Arms to side. And I let go of this push. How does it feel? So another way to do it, I went all the way up with warrior 3, stretching the leg up, but you can also keep the toes on the floor, always. Always make sure that your balance is okay, that you're not hurting yourself, right? It's not the point of yoga to hurt yourself. Beautiful. So now let's move to another beautiful posture. It's the Nataraj, dancing Shiva. And again, we'll stand on the right leg. This time we'll bend the left knee. This is a posture that I love to do in the nature. I did it in one of the videos before with my oak tree. Now I'm going to do it here, bending the left knee. I'll bring my hand to the ankle, keeping the knees close together. It's much easier when the knees close together as I start the posture. Now I lift my front, the right arm, and I can stay here, totally fine. You can be in front of the wall and press the hand against the wall, but also you can use an invisible wall and slightly press that invisible wall, stretch your leg behind you, away from the buttock. Breathe. Standing sturdily on the right leg. Holding it for a moment. And release. Woo, I got out of the posture. Let's do it on the other side. This time maybe I'll go it to the side. I will do it to the side so that you can see what it looks from the side. I'm bending this time my right leg. My knees close together. There is an invisible wall in front of me. I'm pressing against that wall and my standing knees straight. Pressing against that wall, that's kind of important. So this way I have some traction. And then I'm getting the foot away from the buttock and up. Looking at something that's not moving. I'm trying to just keep that drishti point in mind. And exhale. Nicely let go of this posture. Notice how that feels. Good. Beautiful. So now I'm moving into this one of the variations of a lounge. Stepping my left foot forward, right leg goes back. So it's a little bit of a twisted triangle in the lounge and so many things. I'm not even sure if it has a name. I'm bending my left knee, lifting the heel of the back foot. Beautiful. Bringing my arms to sides, twisting to the left, and then bringing the left hand in front, stretching up. So the right leg is stretched, chest nicely twisted up towards the sky. If you're at home and this is too much for you, you may use a block under your hand. So having a block next to your foot, if this is too deep for you. And then release. Coming up. And we'll switch sides. This time, my right leg goes forward. I'm bending the knee, standing wide. It's like the stance of Warrior One, with the difference that I'm lifting the heel. In Warrior One, I want my heels to be down on the ground. Here, I'm lifting the heel, stretching the arms to sides. And again, you can place a block here. Twist. And you can stay here. That's a great posture too to be in. And if that feels good, you can bring your arm either on this side of your leg or this side of your leg. See what works for you, okay? Some people just like to have their hand on their thigh. That's another option. I like to go here, stretching, straightening that back knee, opening my chest. I love to look up, but it's very sunny. I probably need to close my eyes to look up. And feeling that twist, that stretch. Oh, that feels amazing. Sun on my face, priceless. And then letting go of the posture. Bring my hands down, stepping foot forward, and letting go. Shaking my legs a little bit. And resetting. Again, resetting. So the body lets go of the form of the posture. Bending my knees. moving from side to side. And then getting ready for Shavasana, for the final relaxation. I believe it's almost time for that. So you can either keep your whole feet on the floor, or you can lift your heels if you need an extra challenge. Now bring your arms forward. Ooh, I'm going to do it this way so you see what it looks like. I'm shaking, and it's totally fine. So now I am bending my knees, and see how far you can go without bringing your heels down, unless they're already down, coming lower and lower. And some of us will be just leave this posture and sit like normal people sit. And some of us will go all the way down. If your knees are okay with that and all other body parts fine with that, you can do that. You can just come down sitting and can get ready for Shavasana, for your final relaxation. I'm going to move closer. Just notice how you feel. Just notice how you feel. And now a little bit of a breeze on my face, my hair. Really feels great. So lie down on your yoga mat, or if you need to sit with your back against the wall or something sturdy, go for that. The idea is to have your whole body supported. Whole body supported either by the wall, the floor, whatever it is. So there is no muscle work or a minimal muscle work. And let's go through a few tensions and releasing that tension so you can see the difference. Bringing your hands in fists, hold it for a moment, maybe lift your arms and let go. Tensing your feet, lifting your legs if that feels good, and release. Squeezing the buttocks and letting go. Puffing your chest up and letting go. And now separate your feet so that they are in the shape of letter V. See how your spine likes it, how your lower back likes it. If it's a little bit too much, you can bend your knees against each other, kind of stack them against each other, like that, and hold them with your feet a little bit away. And then bring your awareness to your feet, noticing your feet, and see if it's possible to relax your feet. Can you relax your feet? Relaxing the arches of your feet, the soles of your feet. Oh, the feet are relaxed. Relaxing the calves. Letting go of any tension. So relaxing means not doing anything. If I say relax, you don't have to do anything. Just let go of doing. Let go of any action of your muscles. Soften everything. When the action ends, that's where the inaction lives. And then soften your thighs. Allow them to just be, kind of like melting into the yoga mat, becoming heavy. Like a little child is hanging off their mom sometimes. Ooh. So that's what our legs are doing on the yoga mat. Full body, the body's supported fully by the ground, the gravity. And then the arms become heavy, as if made out of lead. And this lead is melting. Feel all those muscles totally relaxed. And notice your chest and abdomen and your back, your whole torso relaxing, softening. And your face, your shoulders, your neck, upper parts of your body, softening and relaxing. Just notice your shoulders for a moment and feel them and see if there's space for relaxation there. Shoulders are the place where we sometimes tend to keep tension and stress. Breathe into your shoulders. Breathe into your shoulders and allow them to relax. Allow your face to relax. The cheeks, the nostrils, the temples, the space between the eyebrows, all relaxing. Whole body is relaxed. Whole body is relaxed, completely relaxed. And you can stay here for as long as you want, enjoying the stillness, enjoying this deep relaxation, noticing that when the body stops moving, the thoughts become less frequent. There's less mental activity. And that peace that's surrounding you and that peace that's inside. It's recognizing that and dwelling in that peace. So you can stay here for as long as you want, or if that is something that you want to do now, you can slide your feet together and stretch your arms over the head, giving yourself a really good stretch. And bend your right knee and roll over to the left. Coming into the fetal position, both knees bent. Stay here if you want, or you can press yourself and come up to sitting position. To honor your practice, bowing to your own heart, your inner teacher, can bring your hands together. The light in me honors the same light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today in a practice. Beautiful place where I am. I'm so happy that I can share it with you. Again, this is the 18th day of St. Jude's Challenge, 30 minutes of yoga every day. And we are raising money for the St. Jude's Research Hospital for children to battle childhood cancer. The link is under the video, so I invite you to donate if you can. If you like this video, you may give it a like. You can write it in comments, and you can subscribe to the channel. Pressing the bell will allow you to be notified when I upload new material.